If you spend some time on Freezerburns, then you might stave off the stomach churns. Greg's the frozen food master, he's best bud to your taste buds.
Hi, welcome to Freezerburns. I'm your host Greg, the frozen food master, and you're joining me as I eat my way through the freezer aisle, one box at a time. Today, I'm reviewing this. It is the gluten-free rice mac and cheese from Amy's. $4.25 for this box. Now, Amy's. I'm trying to keep an open mind, guys. I've grown to appreciate what Amy's frozen meals can provide, especially for people who have, very specific dietary needs. Now, I personally have started to be a casual gluten-free eater, and so which means I don't have to, but I choose to sometimes. And when I saw this, and I was like, big green bar on the top, gluten-free, and then I saw mac and cheese, I thought to myself, I'm not quite sure if I can dig that. I know I can dig gluten-free things, like gluten-free pizza I think is like pretty awesome. I'm not sure I can dig mac and cheese, because mac and cheese is sacred. And mac and cheese holds a very special part in, I think, most people's lives, right? I mean, that is stick to your ribs comfort food. Don't mess with my mac and cheese. This is rice noodle. It's rice mac and cheese. It's from Amy's. I'm gonna get this out of the box. I'm gonna put it in the microwave. When I come back, I'll tell you how it looks, how it smells, and I'll see if gluten-free mac and cheese can truly be good. Okay, I've taken this gluten-free rice mac and cheese out of the microwave. Here's how it looks. As you can see, super bright yellow, sticky, cheesy, noodly. It's what you would expect from a macaroni and cheese meal, and so I'm glad, because when I took it out of the box, it was just like this frozen puddle of like yellow ooze. And as it was microwaving, I was like, okay, it's bubbling over, it's getting a little on the plate. And I was thinking, man, please tell me that at least the texture of this rice noodle is going to be good. Now, let me kind of back up here, because the idea of rice noodles in general, I dig. I really like rice noodle. And I like noodles with gluten too. I mean, frankly, I like pasta all around. So I'm not necessarily worried about that. What I'm worried about is the texture. So it's not like one of those things where I'm like, man, it's gonna be a rice noodle, it's gonna be mushy, and I think there's gonna be a sacrifice. For me, again, as a casual gluten-free eater, I wanna make sure that I'm not sacrificing anything. I'm just gaining benefit from not having gluten within this microwave meal. I don't have to really worry about getting some of this and some of that. It's not like one of those like 3-piece meals like where I have a main entree, a side dish, and then a dessert. In this case, I got macaroni and cheese all around here, and as you can see, or hopefully you can see, it is steaming hot. And I want to make sure I don't burn my mouth like I normally do. Let's see how this tastes. Well, I'll tell you one thing. I don't have to worry about texture. This pasta is perfect. Perfect. Like al dente perfect. This is like really good. And the cheese is filming this nice, just again, sticky is the best way to, it's like thick and not watery like I've had in some other macaroni and cheese frozen meals. This, I gotta go one more bite. That's excellent. That is excellent. Let me see how many. 255 grams of food. And I gotta tell you guys, the texture of the pasta, you would never, if you didn't see the word rice on here, you'd be like, it's mac and cheese, awesome. It delivers. The cheese is a great consistency, great, texture's not the right word. It's just, viscosity almost, if we're putting it in oil terms. The way that it stirs, you know, like when you make your own macaroni and cheese and you stir the pot, that noise, that is perfect. The cheese taste, the flavor, it's a very sophisticated cheese. It maybe not be like Kraft off the box, it's the cheesiest, but it's something that you would normally get in a restaurant. Very, very nice cheeses. Let me see what kind of cheese it's got. It's just cheddar. It's just cheddar. And that is pretty amazing. Honestly, I'm baffled because I didn't come in thinking that this was going to be like amazing. And I'm gonna be very bold here, guys, because not only is this gluten-free rice mac and cheese from Amy's, I will say this is better than the Trader Joe's macaroni and cheese, and this one's gluten-free. I give this a perfect 5-star rating. Question of the day. What do you like to put on or in your macaroni and cheese? I like to go a little gourmet with macaroni and cheese, and for some of you who are new to the show, you might not know that my original idea for Freezerburns, instead of frozen food, was to do a macaroni and cheese cooking show. Maybe I should do that again. What do you like to put on or in your macaroni and cheese? Leave that in the comments section. As always, I'm your host Greg, the Frozen Food Master. This has been another review of Freezerburns. Go out and try this, guys, because this is amazing. And I'll see you next time.